Speaking of which, so lately I've been doing these longer YouTube live streams. I had an hour or 75-minute sort of debate conversation with Stephen Bernal, who's a streamer known as Destiny. We talked about ad boycotts as a strategy in politics. Last week, I did a 75-minute conversation with Tim Poole, an independent journalist, about free speech and platforming and Twitter. There were some disagreements, there were some agreements, but in both cases, we took about 60 or 75 minutes to figure out in more depth, what do we agree about? What do we disagree about? And people seem to be really liking the format, if not always the specific people that I'm interviewing. So my question to you is, who else do you want me to, quote, debate or have a conversation with in which we explore disagreements? I know a lot of people often say debate Ben Shapiro. I think that he's probably too big for the show at this point, rightly or wrongly. I think that that's the perception at this point in time. So I don't know that he would do it. But if he did, what would the topic be? I'm open to ideas. Some of the folks you suggest, maybe we've already reached out to, others not. But let me know who you would like to see in a long form conversation with me, and we'll try to make it happen. I will also have some in-person stuff to announce soon as well. These aren't 100% finalized, so I won't give all the details yet. But in the next 6 to 8 months, I will probably be doing an in-person event in Rochester, New York, which will be open to the public for a small fee. It'll be part of a broader conference, and I'm insisting that they make just that event, just my talk, open to the public for a small fee without having to sign up for the entire conference. I've got something coming up in Texas. I'm not even going to say where in Texas yet, but I will have more details about that. LA is looking more and more likely, although I don't know if that will be public appearances or just a few interviews, which I might be doing. But in any case, everything I do for an organization or a conference, I always insist, let's make it open to the public, at least with a ticket, not just conference participants or members of your organization. And usually most people are open to that. Speaking invitations, get in touch using the contact form on the website. 2019 is filling up, and I'm actually already looking at some 2020 events. So get in touch, and I'll just say ahead of time, because people later get mad, there does have to be a budget. You know, at this point, I'm lucky enough to get enough requests where I don't have to travel on my own time across the country and pay my own way there for unpaid events. But I do work with organizations that have a variety of budgets, so it's always worth getting in touch. And at least three very exciting things to announce in the very, very near future.